What's up, guys? Tim in the North here. Today we are jumping into The Thing Remastered. This game originally released back on the Xbox and PS2 back in 2002, I think it was. I owned it on the original Xbox, and this game was actually my introduction to the movie The Thing, by John Carpenter, with Kurt Russell. Phenomenal movie. Kurt Russell was an absolute beast in that movie. It is still today it's probably my favorite horror movie or sci-fi movie, whatever you want to classify it as. The game, however, I cannot, say many good things about. The game was pretty rough. I was actually terrified of it when I was younger, but the game itself was pretty brutal. The mechanics are rough. I often see people say it was such a great game and it's a classic. I think if you fall into that category, I think you're blinded by nostalgia. I just recently replayed this game a couple of years ago for Halloween on my stream, and it's a rough game. Even for its time, I think it was rough. The controls were kind of brutal. Compare at the time, you had Halo, so it's not like controls were new for shooters or third-person games. I know Halo's not a third-person game, but it was rough, but it was still my introduction. So I was very excited to see somebody do a remaster of this, and I'm pretty excited to see what has been fixed. I understand there's a couple things that changed, like the infection system isn't staged or pre-planned out. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to get on into this. So let's jump in. Loading screen seems to be the exact same. I love that animation at the bottom. I guess the virus taking over a cell.
Blake, it's Whitley. What's the situation?
Not good.
What do you see?
Not a goddamn thing in this storm.
Have you found anything?
Well, your transmitter's down and everything else is foobar.
What do you mean?
The base is gone, Colonel. It looks like massive explosives damage. Any clues here are gonna be like finding a needle in a haystack.
Understood. Do a recon, see if you can find anything that'll give us an idea what happened. I can try to get the chopper back to you within an hour, but visibility's falling fast and the report for your area is not very good.
Okay. We'll make a sweep and report back.
Roger. Meanwhile, I'll check up on Alpha Team. Oh, Blake, just remember it's 40 below out there. We both know exposure could sneak up on you. Keep your team together and get them to shelter as quickly as you can.
Roger that. Blake out.
All right, it's 40 degrees below zero in the Antarctic. Whenever you're outside, you'll suffer from the cold. Remember that mechanic very well. The exposure meter blue at the bottom of the screen will show you how much time is left until the temperature begins to drain your health. All right, objectives. As you play the game, you will be given objectives. These appear in the top left-hand corner of the screen and are color-coded. Green text shows that an objective is still active, and orange text means the objective has been complete. You can check the status of all your objectives by pressing the menu button, enter the keys, documents, and objectives menu, Once in this screen, use left stick to highlight document icon, and then press X to view your objectives. That might be new. That might be something new. Okay, all right. I'm gonna turn that off. That is controller movement, the gyro within the controller. So let me just fix that real quick. 1 second. Okay, I think I'm done playing with settings. Turn subtitles on, also change the filter on the screen, and turned off the motion control, so that is a relief. Already controls infinitely better than the last game. I did not mean to activate that flare. I should probably wait till the game informs me of how to do certain things before doing them. Anyway, let's get inside so these guys don't freeze to death. But yeah, infinitely better with the controls, so I appreciate that. Thank you, Night Drive, who remastered this. Graphics, obviously, you know, they're not like state of the art, which I wasn't expecting, but they are super refreshing from the original. Happy to see it. Okay, got a cutscene.
Blake, you need anything repaired or even a simple bypass, and I'm your man.
If any of you take on any damage, get back to me ASAP, and I'll help you out. I'm not carrying any dead bodies back.
I'm locked, loaded, and ready to make shit dead.
Your squad is made up of 3 different character classes that you can tell apart by their headgear. Soldiers always have a tough camouflage helmet on. Engineers don't go anywhere without their trusty cap. Medics keep warm in a beanie with a white cross in the front. Members of your squad are very much alive. Blink, they fidget when they are bored, and they think for themselves. Be careful how you treat them, as they are all trained veterans, even if unarmed. They won't hesitate to take you down if they decide you are acting suspiciously. They will always communicate with you, both verbally and via overhead icon. Oh yeah, that's right, they have like symbols above their heads. Refer to the field manual for an explanation of each icon. To interact with your team, press up on the D-pad, enter the squad menu. Nearby squad members will be shown along with their current physical and emotional state. The button in the center of the screen will order all nearby squad members to either follow or stay where they are. So, oh my, your first squad mates are intelligent. Okay. So this is what I remember from the original game is most of the things that you had encountered, most of the things you had experienced with them were pre-planned out. So if they were gonna freak out, they were gonna freak out. I mean, unless you like shot them and stuff and pissed them off.
Area looks secure.
Does it? So we definitely need to. That's crouch. I think the medic or medic. Send him over here to electrocute himself. Engineer's gonna have to come over here. Whenever you see the hand icon, it means you can interact with something by pressing X. Keep an eye out for it when exploring the environment or dealing with your squad. The junction box in front of you is a basic one, which you can fix yourself by pressing and holding X. The yellow repair progress bar will fill up over time. Once it's maxed out, the repair is complete. What? I hate when my computer does that. When you're low on health or any of your squad members have been down, bring your medic within close proximity to the injured person and he will heal them. Medics are unable to heal themselves, so you will need to keep an eye on their health and heal them yourself if they become injured.
Area looks secure.
Oh, and I do remember these ammo boxes too. These were nice. Yeah, so part of another complaint that I had with this many years ago is that you could totally get yourself screwed in like a death loop with a saving. I remember like I got into an area and like I just walked out and just kept dying. Also you can kind of get yourself killed with what? Oh, all right. I thought I was gonna open this door. There's also like, you know, very rough ammo layouts later on, if I recall correctly. So I had gotten stuck in the game because I just ran out of ammunition or gas for the flamethrowers later on. So it's chilly out here again. Here's the old rec room. What the hell? Warm the place up and blow up these gas cans, right? Oh, we had like objectives or whatever. Retrieve evidence and rescue any survivors. Keep the team alive. All right, all of them are active still, so that's good. We didn't fail anything.
We've got to find shelter.
Oh, that's right. You guys are bunch of babies. It's a little chilly out here, right? Locked doors. That's not what I wanted to say. The door in front of you is locked and requires a key to open. The key could be nearby or far away, on a table or in the hand of a corpse. Once you find the key, return to the door and it will automatically open. Hint: the key to this particular door is hidden underground.
We gotta find shelter.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. The lights were a nice director for us. You know, let's try to warm up, then we can explore a little bit.
Pierce, come in. Do you read me? Over. I need help. Do you read me? Over.
What the hell?
What do you think it is, Captain?
I don't know, and I don't care.
Looks like a goddamn UFO to me. This shit gives me the creeps.
Yeah, we're not alone in the universe and all that crap. Check it out and move on.
Oh, nice. There's trophies for this as well. We got our key. Yeah, I love that they left tidbits from the movie in the game. And if you have not seen the movie, you should stop watching this video and go watch the actual movie. Great movie. Anyway, let's load up on ammo. Fire extinguisher, I do remember these. Clock. Here's the good old tape.
I'm gonna hide this tape when I'm finished. If none of us make it, at least there'll be some kind of a record. The storm's been hitting us pretty hard now for 48 hours. We still have nothing to go on. One other thing. I think it rips through your clothes when it takes you over. Windows found some shredded long johns, but the name tag was missing. They could be anybody's. We're all very tired. There's nothing else I can do. Just wait. R.J. McCready, helicopter pilot, U.S. Outpost North 31.
Ghost from the past. All right.
I don't know what we're doing here.
We're revisiting a legendary moment. So, what is this? Flares? Okay, we can load up on flares. I did burn one for no reason earlier, so might as well.
It is cold as shit.
I know. Oh, why did you guys leave this? So there's like awkward camera angles they want you to see. There's the noose. I think that's from, oh man, I gotta back up. So we're gonna have some awkward camera angles like that pop up. I do recall that previously. It's kind of to show you off, or show off, you know, something they want you to see. And we saw the spaceship down below. The noose there was also the doctor. I'm drawing a blank on his name. So yeah, a little bit of a tidbit there. Nice to see. These guys are just gonna hate me because I'm causing them to freeze to death. So got in the infirmary. The virus has the ability to replicate the original biological entity, including the clothing. In front of you is an advanced junction box. Only your engineer can fix it. After approaching the box, there are 2 ways to ask your engineer to fix it. If they are close enough to the junction box, and I can fix it icon will appear over their head. Walk up to them and press X to issue the fix order. The second method is up on the D-pad. Bring your squad to select your engineer. Okay. Oh, you're not the engineer. Where's the engineer at? Okay. All right, let's go. Turn the lights on. Let's see all the spooky stuff. You guys are not going to be happy when you... Oh, okay. Adrenaline hypos. You just picked up an adrenaline hypo. It's in situations where squad members are suffering from extreme stress. Using adrenaline hypo will calm them a short time. Okay, so yeah, when they freak out, enter your inventory and press the X button on the icon. Yeah. I think there's also like blood tests you can do, if I'm recalling correctly. Excuse me. Although this is probably the scariest biological entity I have ever encountered, I feel under the correct study conditions, this could advance our understanding of biology. That's certainly a way of looking at things. Although contact with an infected entity does not guarantee infection, there is still between a 50 to 70% chance of infection. An infected entity has the ability to fragment and survive. Every part of it is a whole. I think that was also a line in the movie. Access code doors. The door in front of you is locked with an access code. Access codes can be found written down or documents or computer terminal messages. Once discovered, Blake will remember the code so we don't have to write it down ourselves. So you don't need to make note of them. When you found the access code, go to the access panel. All right. I'm assuming it's probably on this, maybe not. I know they want us to look at this.
Oh, Christ, what is that?
Chill out. Everybody keep tight till we figure out what's going on.
Your squad members are always conscious of their circumstances and the environment around them, and when they've seen too much, they will begin to lose their mind. See how your squad is holding up. Open the squad menu with up and look at each member's picture. If you're doing okay, they will casually be looking from left to right. If noticeably frightened, they'll be looking around at a panic speed. If they're close to cracking up, they'll be shaking uncontrollably. Okay, to reduce your squad's fear level, try giving them a weapon or get them to follow you out of the area. Refer to your field manual. Okay, so Weldon right now is cracking. He's the one that's supposed to be able to deal with all this.
All right. Okay.
Go. Why don't you stay here while
Okay.
Oh, I gotta hold it, sorry. I've compiled a 5-page report from the autopsy performed on the anomalous corpse that was discovered at the Norwegian outpost. It appears that what we are dealing with is some kind of self-repairing entity that has the ability to morph itself into different biological forms. Access to medical supplies is limited to myself and Gary. Code 1138. So that's
the
our...
kind of information Whitley was talking about.
Okay.
I gotta find that report.
Okay. I guess you could follow us now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is Certainly worth stocking up on, I can tell you that. Data room? Oh, okay. Yeah, why don't you do this, right? Because you're just along for the ride right now. Is this guy losing his mind again? No, he's fine. Oh. It's a game save. I thought there was an auto-save function. I guess there probably is an auto-save function. Alright. Back out into the cold. Follow the lights.
Whitley, this is Blake.
What have you got?
One body, identification says Childs, no survivors. And what appears to be a...
One body? And what?
in some kind of unidentified craft. It looks... well, like a UFO. Colonel? Colonel!
Roger. I'll have a chopper there ASAP. There's a supply crate that was dropped earlier near the base. It contains C4 charges. I want you to rig all the remaining buildings and I'll remote detonate them from here.
Affirmative. I'll contact you when we're finished.
Alright. Get ourselves some seafloor explosives. Child's also from the movie. Very iconic ending. Yeah. Good stuff. Dig it. And for anyone who hasn't watched the movie, it kind of hints or suggests that a controversy, or a hot topic, at least it's a hot topic in the thing. Where are my goals and objectives? I've already forgot how to do all this. Yeah, just a controversial thing that happens in the movie, at least in the thing group that I'm in for social media. But yeah, we don't know if it's canon, although I think I want to say John Carpenter has been asked about it, and I think he suggested that the game is not part of canon. Don't quote me on that. I'm like fairly confident. It said that. Oh, objective right at the top. Okay, so there's been no survivors. The team's still alive, and we just gotta figure that last C4 spot. I think that just has to go back in one of the earlier rooms.
These temperatures are gonna kill me.
Yeah, there we go. Nothing else going on in here. Okay, we just gotta head back to the extraction zone.
Area looks secure. I don't know what we're doing here.
Colonel, we've completed the explosives placement. Standing by for evac. Anything from Alpha Team?
Negative. Could be the storm.
Must be. I've been getting partial transmissions for the last hour or so. I'm going to assemble my team. When the chopper arrives, I'll have it drop me at Alpha's rendezvous.
Negative. You have your orders, Captain. Don't put this mission in jeopardy.
I understand, Colonel, but I don't have much choice. Pierce's team is in trouble. Besides, if there are any survivors, I'm the only one on the team that speaks Norwegian. Blake out.
Blake, do you read me?
Roger, Colonel. This is Blake.
Have you found anyone yet?
Nothing yet. I just arrived. The storm is worsening. May take a while to find anything.
Looks like that little stunt of yours might pay off.
I don't understand, Colonel.
I received a partial transmission from Pierce. He's found something. Might be research. Find him and get back to me ASAP.
Affirmative. Did he say if there were any hostiles in the area?
Negative. No hostiles.
Okay, I'm on it. Blake out.
Light poles act as a guide between locations when hampered visibility, using to help discover new areas, but don't be afraid to explore beyond them either. So I think that is going to conclude our exploration for this episode. We're almost 30 minutes in. We knocked out the first mission. Nothing too scary so far. So I think this is a good spot to call it. We'll pick it up from here on the next episode. So yeah, if you've seen the movie, drop some comments for me below and hit that like button, and I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.